use something called the Six-Point Jockey Test, and this is the questions that either you can ask any borrower, any partner, any team member you're gonna be JVing with. These are simple questions that will help you identify if this is someone that you want to work with. First one is, what's the investment company or what's the investment do? It's very simple. If they can't explain it, they truly don't understand it. And if it's too complicated, then it's probably not a good idea. Number two, what else are you working on? Even in my own career, starting out, if I had 5 different categories of real estate or I was trying to do some side hustle, it always failed because I wasn't committed and focused on the one thing that I needed to do. Number 3, how much skin do you have in the game? You guys asked this question, I'm sure. How much cash is in the deal? But you never know if it's someone else's cash. Really, how much money are you putting in? You personally, how much credit do you have on the line? Number 4, tell me about a failure and what you learned from it. So if they've never had a failure in business, they haven't been in business long enough. And if no one in here's had a failure, you're lying to me. Because there's always failures, there's always mess ups in business. And if they're not gonna communicate it, then they're not gonna be transparent. 5, who's on your team and why? Every capital raiser, every big lender, or every sponsor, they can share a great idea. They can talk a great game, but you gotta do the work. There's gotta be a team behind it. Cooperation, who's the team? Why did you choose them? What's your culture like? And what's your plan for the future? I wanna know that they have the conviction they're gonna do whatever it takes to win. And I really want you to lean on that intuition. It's just having that understanding. Are they truly dedicated to their investors, to this loan, to this business? Or is this a lifestyle, fun project on the side, or a side hustle, or a side project that they don't really care about? Look at the investor reporting. Look at some of their past projects. You guys already look at their track record, but ask deeper. What happened when that didn't work? Or what happened when it did work? And how did you solve major problems? Do they have those other 5 attributes dialed in? And then also though, do they have the conviction? Does this feel good or not? Because sometimes your gut's gonna tell you this is not a good idea, even if it looks good on paper. And it gets so enticing to want to do a great deal, even though your body's telling you this is not good. So you're not only betting on the jockey and the horse, there's other aspects that we need to look at right now, and that's the track conditions. These are some of the challenges we all experience, especially in the commercial industry. Flat rents, without rent growth, it's tough because we were all forecasting that these assets were going to continue to go up in value. High construction costs, it's been a major problem. High borrowing costs, which can help you guys, that actually allows for your products to be more competitive. Job growth is stagnant, that's the reality. Housing's at a gridlock, there's trade tariffs, and more government regulation. Great lenders, great investors, they know how to bet the jockey and the horse without the emotions clouding their judgment.